This video will just take you through some of the lesser used options within the Sows and Boars menu for data input. So we click into Sows and Boars. You may or may not have icons for these set up. It's obviously personal choice of which ones you use. If we use the first one, pregnancy test, this is a change from the old program where everything was just marked as pregnant at service and you took ticks off or on. Now you can actually date the event. So you can see the animals down here, the date of the event, and then you can choose whether the animal is either negative, positive or unknown, and you just basically choose which one. You can either click the drop down box or just use either 0, 1 or 2 to choose whichever one you want. If you want to put an employee against it, you can obviously put the initials into there. All animals are marked as pregnant at the point of service, but so you could use this to confirm a positive check, or obviously majority of times you're going to use it to report a negative. So that's preg chest. The other option you could use, and this again is another difference from the old program, is the abortion is now no longer a comment against a sow, it's actually a physical event with a date against it. So it's a case of putting in the animal ID, the date of the abortion. You can put the number of fetuses if you want to put that in. If you want to put animals onto her, then you just put a tick in her box like so, and then you can put in, say, 10, that you put 10 piglets onto her. You don't have to put a farrowing date in for her like you did in the old program, and then obviously you can then wean her as normal. So that just gives 10 piglets onto an aborted sow. Other options, piglet transfer is basically again dating a piglet transfer or a fostering. So you can again put in the source animal here, the date of the transfer, whether the piglets are going to or from, so that it's obviously +2 or 2 going from the animal or 2 going to the animal, and then you can put the sow in here of where the pigs are going either to or they've come from, basically whichever one you've used behind there. And then other options you can use in here, obviously we've seen the major ones, weaning, removal, that sort of thing. You've got various other options that you can use. Sow card can be chosen from here, stock take. A supplementary registration can be used for any comments you want to put against the animal. Medicine can be used. You can also condition score if you wanted to do that as well. So that's a quick run through some of the options within here. Transfer sow would also mean if you wanted to move a sow from one location to another, you could also do that if you wanted to. So you can see how animals can move with their ID, with their date, and then the location of where they're going to.